Hey, welcome back to the channel. Happy New Year. Hope you all had a good Christmas and a new Happy New Year. I'm happy 2020 came to an end and moving on to 2021. Hopefully it'll be a lot better than last year. So today we're going to be doing something different. We're going to be working on a John Deere x304 tractor. Here it is. I bought it for 40 bucks. It's a real John Deere. It's not one of those like Home Depot or Lowe's John Deeres. This one's actually a real John Deere. It's they're made completely different than the ones you get at Lowe's. Those are like consumer residential grade John Deeres. Everything's built a little bit more heavy duty. Like these tie rod ends and are like a whole lot thicker. Like this control arm is solid metal versus, let's say, something on my like kind of like my Troy built, where this part of the tractor is like, it's just thin sheet metal, and the deck is a whole lot thicker and heavier duty. These come with the if I can get this open, just bear with me. These come with the Kawasaki motors. They are commercial grade kind of deal, so everything is a little bit more heavy duty on these than like the Home Depot and Lowe's mowers. So my goal is just to clean this thing up and probably just sell it. I got such a good deal on it. Wish I videoed it. I've already gotten it going. It's been sitting for about 5-6 months, and all I did was put a new battery in it and put some gas in it, and it fired up, so didn't really have to do too much. I actually did clean the air filter, but other than that, I just want to clean it all up. I want to get all this dirt and grime out of here, do an oil change, sharpen the blades, get some air in that tire, wash it. I want to get all that dirt out, probably grease the spindles. Yeah, just wash it and clean it up, and then we'll post it up for sale. What's cool about this, it has like a built-in trickle charger. You just plug in, you know, like an extension cord to this, and it's already hooked up to the battery, and this keeps your battery charged before you have to use it. What's cool about it, it only has 178 hours on it, which is pretty low. Another cool thing is that all 4 wheels turn. So as you can see, that the back wheels turn with the front wheels, so you have a greater turning radius, which is another cool feature that this thing has. It is hydrostatic. What else? So here's your throttle. That's the choke. It's like spring loaded. You hold that up and turn the key, and it will start up, especially when it's cold. That down there is to lower and raise the deck. This is your parking brake. So you press this down, that goes down, and now your brake is released. You pull that up, now it's engaged. I believe this is your cruise control. So I guess you just give it gas, and then you pull this up and you set your cruise. This right here is to engage and disengage your blades. Down here is your gas to go forward, and then this right here is to go backwards. Then right here, I guess this is just to choose the height of your deck height. So there's that, and then this is just so you can slide the seat forward and backwards. So yeah, that's all I see on this. That's all I can really think of. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, I got her all cleaned up. It does have just a little bit of like hazing, but I think I have some SC1, which is what I use for my four-wheelers. It'll actually kind of bring this back to a nice shine, so I'll be slapping that on there after we get everything done. I also have, I think I have something that will get these like mildew stains or something. I don't know what this is, but I think it'll get this out. The engine bay cleaned up real nice. I got all that dirt out of there. It almost looks brand new. Yep. So we're just going to continue to let this dry, and then I'm going to pull it around back, and then we're going to do an oil change. Alright, I got it pulled around back. Now we're going to start doing the oil change. I have no easy way of doing this. What I'm going to have to do, because this thing, for one, this container is already really full. But I don't think these don't have very much oil in it, but I think I can get it in there. But the issue I'm running into is I don't have a small enough container to get it to fit here, and I can't get this pan to sit here. This is too big. So what I have here is this very large funnel, and I kind of had to set it up where I can put this funnel here and then somehow direct it into the pan. Never taken this off before. Let's see. Hopefully everything goes well. All right, here we go. Oil is dark. it's making it into the pan, at least. Wish this would move a little faster. I mean, the oil's warm right now, but alright, it's finally slowing down. It's pretty much all out. So I'm just gonna pull this away. We're gonna put the cap back on and remove that oil filter. Alright, so we're ready to start removing the oil filter. We can get it to turn. Alright. This is gonna make a mess. Oh no. I don't know what to do. Oh man. I gotta clean this up. Alright, so we got the old one off. I gotta get some paper towels. I will be right back. Alright, I got it all cleaned up. So now we're just gonna finish wiping down this excess oil. And then we are going to slap the new one on. So now we got the new oil filter on. Now we're just going to add oil. This motor calls for 10W30. Clean this dipstick off. Make sure our level is okay. Yeah. It's up to the full line. I don't know if you can see that. It's up to full. And then that's it. Now I'm just gonna start it up, make sure everything's working right, and then we'll work on getting those blades sharpened. Alright, so it looks like we got some mulching blades under here. It's lots of, I don't know what that is. I think it might be grass. I don't know. There we go. Alright. I have a feeling that this bolt, or these bolts, are going to be a pain in the butt to get off, but we'll see. I'm going to try hitting it with an impact and see what it does. Might have to use a breaker bar. Alright, so I don't have a vise right now, so what I'm going to end up using is the tongue of this trailer and a C-clamp, and that way I'm able to hold it down, and I'm going to use my grinder, and then we'll sand these edges. I don't think that's going anywhere. Alright, so I got myself a new flap disc to put on my grinder. We're going to be using 60, well, it doesn't say 60 grit, it just says 60 medium. I don't know if that's the grit or not, but we'll be using this. Alright, safety first. Now we're ready to start sanding. Alright, so here's the first edge. It's pretty sharp. I don't want to go too sharp because they're lawnmower blades, so they're just gonna eat that edge off. So yep, this is gonna take no time at all. There is a little bit of a nick right here just from wear and tear, but yeah, so that's pretty sharp. We're gonna do that to the rest of the three leftover edges. So all right, so I got the blades all sharpened up. This should be good for another half a season or season, so we're gonna slap them back on the mower. Alright, so the last couple things I want to do to this thing before we put it up for sale is I have this mildew stain remover. It's for boots, like for vinyl and stuff like that. Had very good reviews, so I'm going to try it on the seat because you see that there's like some of these like dark spots, and I want to get that out. So I'm going to spray a little bit of this stuff on there. It just says to just spray or wipe product directly onto surface to be treated and allowed to work until stain disappears. And that says rinse thoroughly with fresh water. But so yeah, we're just gonna spray this on there and let it sit and see what it does. So while that's sitting, I have this can of SC1. I love this stuff. I don't usually use this for like lawnmowers or anything like that, but like I use it on my ATVs because you can spray this onto the surface and then you can go mud riding or whatever, and anytime water or mud hits it, it just literally falls off. So I'm using it on this because it gives plastic like a really deep shine, and it fills up like any type of like scratches or imperfections in the paint or plastic. So I want to spray this on there, and it should give it like a glossy finish. You can see it like it turns black plastic back to black. This stuff is a little expensive. It's like $12 a can, but the stuff works amazing. So yeah, you just coat everything. Then I'm just gonna let it sit, and then we're gonna wipe it down. All right, so we just finished wiping it down, and it gives it a glossier look, and it's also going to protect it from the sun some. So that should be it for that. So I think this, as you can see, that this this chemical is actually working. You can see that those black spots are going away, and I haven't even wiped this down yet. So let's see what this does. That looks a lot better. I'm probably gonna apply one more coat of that mildew stain remover, and then I'm just gonna let that sit, and I'm gonna end this video. So yeah, that is the John Deere x304, and we will see you in the next video. Please comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.